Watch out, Australia. Former world number one reveals shocking rising star who smoked Aryna Sabalenka. Tennis fans of the Australian Open were left reeling after a match that defied expectations. A rising star delivered a performance so dominant against Aryna Sabalenka, one of the WTA Tour's most feared competitors, that commentators, analysts, and fans all described it as her smoking the Belarusian powerhouse. Adding to the intrigue, a former world number one, someone whose experience spans Grand Slam finals, top-ranked rivalries, and years of elite competition, stepped forward to analyze the match and identify why this young talent poses a genuine threat to the upper echelons of women's tennis. This narrative explores the stunning upset, the insights from the legendary former player, and the broader implications for the sport as a new generation stakes its claim. The shockwaves of the match. Aryna Sabalenka arrived at the Australian Open with expectations that she would be a contender for the title. Known for her aggressive baseline play, punishing ground strokes and competitive fire, Sabalenka is a player many fear when she's in top form. But in an electrifying encounter, this rising star displayed a level of precision, strategy, and composure that few expected from someone so young. From the opening serve, she dictated the pace of rallies, took initiative in critical moments, and executed shots with a combination of power and placement that left Sabalenka on the defensive. Observers described the match as smoking Sabalenka, not only for the lopsided scoreline, but for the sheer authority with which the young player dominated one of the tour's toughest competitors. Insights from a former world number one. The commentary and analysis of a former world number one amplified the shock of this result. Speaking post-match, the legend dissected the rising star's performance, highlighting several aspects that make her a formidable threat. Mental fortitude. Facing Sabalenka on a big stage is intimidating for any player. But this young athlete stayed composed, treated every point as an opportunity, and never allowed the pressure to overwhelm her. Strategic versatility. She didn't rely solely on power. She varied pace, targeted weaknesses, and controlled rallies with remarkable intelligence. Physical prowess. Her footwork and court coverage were phenomenal. She anticipated shots, recovered quickly, and never seemed fatigued, even in long exchanges. Serve precision. Her serve wasn't just fast, it was accurate. She consistently placed it to gain control, opening the court for aggressive follow-ups. The former champion concluded that this young player has all the ingredients to compete with the top-ranked stars consistently, provided she continues to refine her mental toughness and tactical awareness. Breaking down the key moments. Several pivotal points in the match illustrated why this performance is being hailed as extraordinary. Dominant start. She established control early, putting Sabalenka on the defensive and asserting her game plan. Critical break points. When facing potential momentum swings, she executed shots with clarity and confidence, converting key break points without hesitation. Adaptability. As Sabalenka attempted to alter strategies, the rising star adjusted seamlessly, exploiting openings and maintaining psychological edge. Closing the match. The final game showcased a calm and tactical approach, securing victory with precision rather than panic. These elements reveal that the upset was no accident. It was a result of preparation, skill, and extraordinary mental composure. Implications for the WTA Tour. This upset has sent ripples through the WTA Tour. Established players are taking note, realizing that the landscape is shifting and that younger competitors are arriving with the confidence, skill, and mental resilience to challenge them at every level. For veterans, the rise of a new challenger demands constant adaptation, innovation, and refinement of strategy. For fans, the matches are more unpredictable and exciting, highlighting the depth of talent in women's tennis. For the rising star, this performance provides both recognition and motivation, proving that she belongs among the sport's elite. The Australian Open is no longer just about established champions. It is a proving ground where new contenders can announce themselves with authority. Media and fan reactions. The response from media and social media was immediate and intense. Analysts praised the young player's combination of skill and poise. Fans celebrated the unexpected victory, calling her the future of tennis. Viral clips and highlight reels circulated, emphasizing the dominance of her game and her composure under pressure. Pundits debated the potential impact on rankings, upcoming tournaments, and Grand Slam predictions. The match quickly became a talking point, not just for the result, but for the manner in which it was achieved. Sabalenka's perspective. For Sabalenka, the loss serves as both a wake-up call and a challenge. Even the most experienced players must continually evolve, and encountering a fearless young opponent emphasizes the depth of talent on tour. Analysts suggest that Sabalenka will likely review the match, adjust strategies, and approach future competitions with renewed focus. The loss also highlights the arrival of a new generation that will force even top-ranked players to elevate their game consistently. The rising stars approach. Despite the media attention, the rising star maintains remarkable focus. She emphasizes preparation, mental toughness, and consistent improvement. Her response to the upset suggests maturity beyond her years. Focus. She concentrates on training, tactics, and improvement rather than hype. Respect. She acknowledges Sabalenka's skill while asserting her belief in her own abilities. Ambition. She treats the victory as a stepping stone, signaling that she intends to compete at the highest levels regularly. This mindset suggests that her ascent is not a fleeting phenomenon, but the beginning of a sustained climb in women's tennis. The broader picture, generational shift. This match exemplifies a larger trend, the emergence of younger players challenging established hierarchies. As talent, strategy, and mental resilience converge, tennis fans are witnessing a generational shift where experience and youth collide in dramatic fashion. The former world number one's commentary underscores this dynamic, highlighting that the WTA Tour is entering a period of transformation, where rankings can shift rapidly and new names become fixtures at the top. Conclusion: the rise of a new contender. The Australian Open match between Sabalenka and this rising star represents more than an upset. It marks the emergence of a new force in women's tennis. Backed by insights from a former world number one, it is clear that this young talent possesses the skill, strategy, and mental strength to challenge the best in the sport. As the tour evolves, one thing is certain. The landscape of women's tennis is becoming more dynamic, exciting, and unpredictable. Established champions must adapt, while fans can look forward to witnessing the rise of a new generation ready to stake their claim at the top. The question now isn't whether this rising star can succeed. It's how far she will go and how many records she may shatter on her way to the summit. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.